What is wrong with you? Seriously, what the fuck? Thanks, man. Apparently we're using yours today. Why doesn't it work? Alright. Here we go.
It's called They Run Out.
Welcome to Thoughts Off the Stem. Yay! Thank you for the lighter, sir.
Right.
All right. Well, today, as you can see, Bo is joining us again because it has finally gotten above 0 and not frozen ass in my garage. So, Bo's joining us for this episode, and we're going to talk about, I don't know, some random stuff, I think. We're smoking today. We're still smoking the Gorilla Berries because, okay, so I tried it, like, I hadn't smoked it alone since I bought it, and then I did earlier today. And it is a heavy-ass indica, man. So we'll see what happens after that bong hit. I totally know why I sort of faded on the last episode. We're going to maybe take a couple hits of the Yokan pen again, still with the Do-Si-Do Diamond Concentrate Shatter. That's right. I don't get paid for it. I just tell you about the good shit. And we're going to smoke a little bit of the Gorilla Berries in a joint with our glass tips, as usual. Patow. So, thank you for joining me, Justin Barone, on your Friday at 4:20 p.m. to start your weekend off right. Bo, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, really good.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm going to see if this lighter works. I tried to get this lighter to work a second ago, and nothing. Haha! See? It just took 72 lights to actually work.
Maybe 10, but, yeah.
I'm sticking with 72, dude. Okay, so, like as I've told you guys... Cheers, first of all. As I've told you guys before that, you know, I started working at a dispensary. And you get to meet all kinds of, like, eclectic characters, I guess you could say. And I love the originality of everybody. I like what people do. But there are some things where you have to question what's going on.
Yeah.
I was telling Bo before the episode.
There's a lot of weird people in the world.
Right? And COVID has unfortunately just made it like that much weirder. I talked about hygiene. I told you about the hygiene situation.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't listened to that episode, you should because it's a pretty good episode about, you know, being stank. And why, like, you shouldn't be stank anymore. I mean, we have no excuse, really.
People forgot how to dress, too.
That's true.
I've been noticing that more and more because we've gone out to, like... Since, like, all the restrictions have lifted, we've gone out to, like, numerous restaurants.
Yep.
Right? And people are in nice restaurants wearing clothes that you can tell cost money because they're labeled or there's something about them that indicates the clothes actually, like, are a reputable line.
Right.
But they don't match. Like,
I know what you mean.
Like, people have gone colorblind over the course of this pandemic. No one knows how to put a shirt with a pair of pants anymore.
I believe
it's just
that.
like they just go into their closet, grab a shirt, grab a pair of pants, and then that's it. That's it, out the door.
And that goes right along the logic of that hygiene episode talking about, you know, everybody forgot the last wipe. You know, there is a different stink to nowadays is what I'm saying. And also, as far as fashion goes, you're absolutely right. Because, so... I got to have an interaction this past week with somebody that I know we have to still wear masks up until Monday, I guess it is, here in Ontario, in Guelph. So the thing is that, like, I think maybe some people have taken this a little too far because I had somebody come in wearing a Boba Fett helmet. The full helmet, dude. I'm not talking like, oh, he had a face mask with a Boba Fett print. Nah, we're talking the fucking Mandalorian helmet, Patow, the whole thing, okay? So...
Mandalorian, I was trying to come up with that. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't remember the name. I was like, Manchurian? No, that's the Canada thing.
Which is also kind of fucking crazy, too.
Yeah, well, that's a crazy thing in general. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. So, I took way too big a pull on that.
Thanks.
Dude, I thought it was the fucking Yokan pen for a second. You can take huge hauls on that. But yeah, so he comes in, he's got this Mandalorian helmet on, and he's talking to me. And, you know, again, cool ass helmet. I love the fucking originality of like, this is what I like. I like that shit.
Sure.
But if you're trying to tell me why certain things are better than other certain things, and you're wearing any kind of costume helmet,
right?
Even if you're wearing a biker helmet,
somehow you lose a little bit.
You're just
credibility.
Yeah, I can't take you seriously, dude. Yeah. Like, I'll listen to you, and I'll, yeah, okay, cool.
But if he was wearing a cheesy, like the Cheetos guy had, that's your cheetah.
No, still.
No, I don't know. See, I'd believe that guy. Like, this guy knows his shit.
Okay, so why the Chester the cheetah head versus the Mandalorian's the dude that kills everyone?
Yeah, but the Mandalorian is too unfeasible.
Also, you kind of have to, anybody can be Chester the cheetah, but not anybody can be a Mandalorian.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, Mandalorian's got to be jacked. Chester the cheetah could be a string beat. Just walking around with a Chester the cheetah head on.
You know what he's
sunglasses?
Like? He's like a cross between Joey Ramone. Is it Joey Ramone?
Who?
The Ramones. Remember the Ramones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is it Joey Ramone?
I can't remember.
Me neither.
I wasn't that into the Ramones.
Well, it's like he's got that kind of body and style and flavor when he walks, like that Converse strut.
Yeah, I got stuck on Sex Pistols for a long time.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
I never got into them. That's funny. I never got into the Ramones either. To be honest, I just knew about them, but I don't know. Maybe I'm bad that way. Maybe it was a bad thing that I just discarded them because I'm like, it's
probably not. The whole anarchy in the UK thing, that didn't lead to good decision making in my life for a while.
Fair play.
Yeah, it was probably a time that I could have done better.
Yeah, okay. So would you say that you were influenced by the music then? Or it was just trying to live that persona?
Yeah, influenced by the punk movement in general. The whole It's like the punk movement essentially is very anti-societal.
Right.
Yeah, they advocate for being a societal movement, but they're also anarchists, which, if you believe in a functional society, the idea of tearing down the society is not a good...
Right.
That's not a good function in a functional society.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I got a question for you. This is just, I'm totally changing the topic here. Okay, just for fun. Do you remember, because I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't know if I remember, but I often wonder, do people remember the first time they got their own place and got to smoke and get high? Do you remember what that was like? Sure. I actually do. I think I do remember the first time.
Sure.
Where I was totally alone, moved into my own house, got fucking baked out of my head. I probably walked around it naked. Not gonna lie. I mean, it was the first setup of freedom. Complete freedom. It was so awesome.
Yeah, I do. But, at the time then I had a girlfriend. So, we moved in together and then... So I never got to exercise that freedom. I mean, realistically, I don't know if I would have walked around in the house in my underwear anyway. I don't think I would have done the Tom Cruise, risky business shit. But...
I didn't do that. I just walked around naked.
Yeah.
I was like, this is my house.
Yeah. Nah,
I'm going to smoke my weed and put my balls on everything. That was my mentality. I was like, I get to do anything I want.
Why do you want your balls on everything?
Well, it's better than pissing on it to, claim your spot.
Yeah, but you flop your balls on the counter and then you go to make a sandwich. Now you're eating cock cheese as well as cheese.
Well, I washed it first because I knew I put my balls there.
Yeah. But did you wash it after?
Both.
Back to the hygiene thing.
You can't put your balls on this gross, grimy surface. You got to clean that first. Then you flap your balls on it. Then you clean it again because you know you're going to make a sandwich later.
So it's a lot of work just to put your balls on. So
yeah, but it's yours now.
Yeah, you own that.
Yeah, that's your thing.
I peed on that. That's mine.
Yeah, but see, you don't have to pee on it. It's not if you peed on it. Okay, that's way more of a process of cleaning up. And then everybody's like, "Oh man, that stinks," and you have to be like, "Well, it's mine." But if you put your balls on it, Nobody has to know about it, but you know it's yours.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, but yeah, still.
Less cleanup. Just
Balls.
a wipe.
Yeah.
They're your balls. What are you worried about? It's not like some other dude is walking in and being like, here's my... You don't have a ball notary. Yeah. He's like, oh no, I gotta stamp that.
The sandwich tastes funky today.
My balls are next to your balls just to verify that your balls own this.
Speaking of peeing on stuff, and I gave away the answer. You know the best way to patine cotton? Or not cotton, copper?
Poutine? What?
Patine copper.
Okay, what does that mean?
Like when you turn it so it turns green. So
okay.
People want copper on their houses, but they want it to look like old. No one wants shiny copper on their house.
Okay.
Right? So you want the green copper on your house.
Okay.
But that process takes forever.
Okay.
Unless you piss on it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So
you piss on it regularly for a couple of weeks and it'll green itself up.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to look into that.
Really should.
I really should.
Yeah. It's the fastest way to do it. Realistically.
Yeah, but is that what they do?
No, they actually use horse piss, I think. If you want it green, they just soak it in horse piss. Same thing they do with blue cheese.
You can sell anything.
Yeah. How horse piss is sold repetitively.
That's what I mean.
There's a lot of uses for horse piss.
Dude, I have a leaf. It fell off this tree. I'll pay you 50 cents. You can sell anything. Somebody will buy anything.
Yeah. Well, because they use horse piss in leather. They use horse piss in metalworking. I'm sure.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, horse piss actually has value.
Really?
So if you have...
I don't know if I'm surprised, because you get so much from horses.
Yeah.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yes.
I rode a horse once.
I had a funny story about riding a horse.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so I've ridden a number of horses at this point, but always on vacation. So we take the tour and do the horse riding tour and stuff like that. There's one exception. I was at a church camp when I was a kid in Westlock, Alberta, and somebody had us over for a ride on their family farm deal.
Okay.
And that was the first time I rode a horse. So I hadn't ridden a horse in probably a decade. And so we go on vacation in Dominican at I think a place called Luperon, which I think is now closed, but it was a all-inclusive place down there.
Okay.
Real fun place.
Right.
But they had take a horse tour, kind of do a deal. It was 2.5 hours long. I was like, all right, fine. So I got there and I didn't realize. So yeah, do you know ponies aren't horses?
Yes, I did know that.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Not just a pretty face. I know things sometimes.
Yeah. So, they're still horses, but they're not traditional horse. They're not they're not in the thoroughbred or the how they sort out the horses.
Right.
They're not actually included in that.
Right. If you were to sort out dinosaurs, there's dinosaurs that can be similar in makeup, but not necessarily the same thing. Yeah.
Whereas most horses, most horses actually fall into the category of horse. Ponies don't fall into the category of horse. So
cool.
Yeah. And so anyhow, so I get to this place, and I'm talking to the Dominican guy who speaks perfectly good English, but is pretending not to. And and so I said, I want a slow horse. I don't want some horse that's going to take off on me and stuff like that.
Right.
And so the guy does this quick assessment and thinks, okay, well, here's a big fucking dude. So let's put him on a small horse. That will make the horse.
It's a counterbalance. They're like, okay, so
we want
how do we make this horse go slower?
Yeah, we put a heavy guy on.
Or smaller.
Right. Yeah, make the horse do more work.
They had a sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah. This horse was an asshole. It was a pony, and I'm riding this stupid fucking pony. And it keeps going off the track. And, I hadn't thought about, the conditions. But I was wearing shorts. I mean, we were, on a tropical island. It was hot as shit. Yeah. I should have brought pants if I was going to do this horse thing. Because, A, horse have horseflies. You know, so like, and the horseflies will bite you. They don't discriminate. They don't care. You know, like it's less likely, but it's better to be covered. And then with like this horse was intentionally walking me through bramble bushes. And so like I came back scarred up to hell from this stupid fucking horse that didn't like me. I said it was a funny story. It's actually kind of upsetting.
I was going to say, like,
there's no humor in it except for the horse. The horse had a really good time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a horror story, but like it didn't sound good.
Yeah.
Here are my 2 horse stories.
Yeah, there was nothing good that came out of it.
And this is, okay, so one is about horse riding pants. When I was in grade, like, 3, I think, my mom had bought me these gray pants. Mm. And the inside of the pants along the crotch to the knees.
Puffy pants?
No. They were riding pants, which I didn't realize until later on in life. But they were like a dark gray and like a medium gray, right? And then there was this patch of leather that ran from your knee to your knee inside your crotch.
Right.
At like a slightly darker gray. So it looked like you pissed your pants.
Uh-huh.
Because they were riding pants.
Right. Bought you them for regular wear?
She bought them for me to wear to school. Dude, you know how much shit I took? Oh, Justin pissed his pants. No, I didn't. It's leather. Like,
I can imagine.
Do you want any more of that?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Yeah. It was pretty bad. So that's my one, like...
The garage is making my nose run.
I know, sorry. I apologize. It's cold. It's a garage, though. What can you do?
Yeah. Well, yeah, when I came over, because we lived in England for 3 years.
Yeah.
And when I came back from England,
yeah,
I have fashion.
That water over.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Fashion in England included something called knickerbockers.
Oh, is that the, like, outie pants?
No. That is essentially like somewhere in between a capri and a short. Okay. So, like, they hung out right at your knee. You know, like, so they were like essentially long shorts, but they weren't baggy or anything like that.
No, they were
tapered. They were totally fashionable in England when we left. And so, you know, for the first couple of weeks of school, I had nothing to wear, like, because we moved like during summer, right? And then we landed like right before school, so there's no like back to school shopping stuff going on that year.
Yeah,
you know, like initially.
Right.
Until I spent 2 weeks in knickerbockers with a thick English accent in Indiana. You know, like...
There you go.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I honestly think most of my classmates thought I had, like, 2 heads. You know, like... They're like, who in the fuck is this guy?
I would judge you based on those.
Oh, yeah, but what you got to remember, though, I was like 5. So, like, the judgment wasn't that bad. Like, it's like kids were kind of like, what are you doing? You know, like, but, like, at 5, most kids hadn't been around all that many kids for very long.
That's true.
They probably had to accept the fact that I was just, you know, weird. Yeah, like, they're like, man, that guy wears kind of weird shit, but I'm not sure. Like, what are those? Are those shorts?
Did you wear high tops?
Pants?
Like Converse high tops?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With the pants?
No, God, no.
Oh.
No, that was a style later.
So what did you wear then?
I don't know. Like
wingtips?
No. Like, not a formal shoe. I had running shoes. I don't know what they were, though.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know these things. I'm asking legitimately.
They were in English. They were in English shoes, so whatever was popular then. You know, it was probably a Nike. Actually, Nike was pretty popular.
But like a running shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and short socks.
You know what I'm picturing?
Yeah, you had to wear the short socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the little sports socks.
Shorts. Why do you wear when you wear shorts? Do you wear like high socks?
I don't wear socks.
Oh, see.
Yeah. If it's time to put the shorts on, the socks come off.
Okay, how do you save your shoes from smelling like assholes?
Well, you just rotate your shoes.
Yeah, but like, let's say you only have so you have, let's say you have 3 shoes.
Right.
3 pairs, right, that you wear in the summer.
Yeah.
Or nicer weather. Like, one day of walking around, and like, my shoes smell like ass.
Well, you're walking too much.
Do less. Do less, wear a different shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, you're walking too much. But no, like, you know, like I remember when I was back in, you know, sales, I was like in one of the stores that I worked at. I spend 9 hours a day on my feet, and so like I had like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes. And then you just you have a couple things. You have to make sure you're wearing a leather shoe, like 100%. Because if you're not wearing a leather shoe, then the smell gets stuck in there. Like polyesters and shit like that, any kind of material shoe, it'll get stuck in there. And so then it doesn't matter. Then you need like 3 or 4 days to rotate that shoe out. And essentially your best answer is to just wash it. Throw it in the fucking washing machine.
I've never heard of throwing shoes in a washing machine.
I bought this pair of shoes one time that I thought these were gonna be like really cool, right? Yeah. Like they're like this like blue kind of like looking like a kind of thatched shoe, and like they look like a island shoe basically, and like kind of really cool. But every time I wore them, my feet stunk like hell, and I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and so I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. I can only ever wear these things like once a week, and at the point of like over the course of the week, like if I wore them twice, I'd smell my own feet. I was like, this is fucking nasty.
Okay, so how'd you get around that?
Wash them. And I got this from some real posh fucking prick that I used to talk to all the time, who used to shop in my store, and he had bought the same pair of shoes, so I ran into him in public, and I'm like, dude, those are nice shoes. They're these were Stan Smith, so they were not a cheap shoe, but they weren't an expensive shoe either, and but they were still $75 or some shit like that for this polyester shoe, and so I said, Bill, I bought the same shoes as you, but I can't wear them. They make my feet stick terribly. How do you get around it? He's like, well, you have to get them really wet. Wash them. And I was like, oh, you douche. He said, like I was the last guy in the world to know this, right? You just put them in the fucking water, you idiot.
Fine, man. God damn it. I would never think of washing a shoe. I feel like it would fuck it up.
Nah, my mom used to wash my shoes all the time when I was a kid. Because I liked Converse All-Stars. And so they were cotton shoes, so they did the same thing. But you can't wear any synthetic fabrics. So if you wear a synthetic fabric on your feet, that'll make your feet stink all the time. So you want a man-made all the time.
Well, everything's cheap shit now, so that's what it is.
Oh, it's virtually impossible. I was shopping for shoes the other day. I wound up buying a tie. I have a drawer full of ties. I haven't put a tie on in fucking 8 years. But I still bought a tie. I had no reason to buy a tie. It was just a cool tie. I was and I was in a menswear store because I'd given up on everywhere else to go find shoes. Yeah. So I went to Stars. Yeah. And they had some shoes. And I was like, oh, let's go look at these shoes. But they only had dress shoes. So then I wound up buying a tie. Because I was talking to, you met Garfield, right? Guy, the black dude at Stars?
No, I don't think I have.
African American? He'd call himself black. He's actually Jamaican. So he'd go by, he's Trinidadian. So he would go by Trinidadian Canadian as opposed to, that would be his preferred pronoun. And also dude. But anyway, he's a cool guy. But, so I worked with him for years. At different jobs. And so he sold me a tie by accident. I was just standing there finger fucking this tie, and he's like, "You like that tie?" Yeah, and I'm like, "Well, yeah, kind of." Yeah, he's like, "What are you here for anyway?" I'm like, "You looking for shirts, or you looking for
I want shoes, but now I want this tie because I don't like your shoes."
Yeah, the thing is, this was the last store in the mall that I went to try to find shoes because they generally don't even have shoes, and if they do, they only have shoes I don't like. Yeah, they're good dress shoes, but they're no good for casual. And so I thought, okay, I'll just check Stars. Plus, I like clothes, so I thought I'd just go look around some shit. And so then I just had the tie in my hand, and all of a sudden, I'm walking to the front, and we're still talking, and I'm at the cash register, and now I'm paying, and I'm walking out with the bag. And I was wait, hang on. I've been here for 45 minutes. I've been at the mall for 2 hours. I haven't found any shoes. But I bought a tie after spending 45 minutes in a store talking to a guy about suits.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a hell of a day. I got nothing done. That whole day.
It sounds like it took up all your time. Was just hey, Shoes. Nope. Tie. Came home with the tie. You came home with the loss.
Yeah. Yeah, it was... Yeah. Oh, no, man. I'm going to wear that tie sometime. Sure.
How many years ago was this?
This was last week.
Oh, okay. All right, just checking, because I'll check back in a year or two and be like, so how's that tie situation? I've never seen you wear a tie.
No? Really?
Not once.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you get close
when
you're wearing that, and then you're like, oh, I could do a tie, but fuck a tie.
I have a drawer full of ties.
I know.
Because I can't get rid of them. Because, I bought so many ties. When I was at the, upper end menswear store, downtown in Guelph here, and, I bought so many good ties. I've got nice Boss ties, nice Xenia ties, nice Burberry ties. I got all these really cool ties that I just can't part with because I spent so much money on them and I never got the value out of them.
Yeah, but you're never going to because you don't wear ties.
I'm going to start wearing ties for everything. I'm going to make a fucking fashion statement. Tie belts.
I'm competitive, so fuck you, man.
I'm going to make tie belts a thing.
I'm coming after your statements with fucking action.
Yeah, you just put the tie through your fucking, waistband and, you're good to go. You're tie belted up, and now you're cool as shit. You got a Burberry vintage tie from...
Hey, man, whatever you got to tell yourself.
Yeah, I'll buy some matching Converse fucking high tops to go with it.
That'd be pretty slick, actually.
Yeah, especially if they're the same color. Right? Yeah, yellow Converse high tops with a yellow Burberry tie. Slick. I can make that a thing.
I want to see you try it. Do it.
I always made fashion when I was a kid. When I got up to Canada, high tops like the Converse All-Stars, they were all the thing down in the States. Yeah. And they were kind of catching on up here because unlike Britain's fashion, which doesn't necessarily have anything to do with Canadian fashion, American fashion drifts up here.
Right. Yeah.
So I was wearing these Converse All-Stars and at that point, they had become so common, I was now mixing up the colors. So I had
you were doing the...
I do one black,
shoes.
One white, one red, one yellow, all kinds of shit.
Right.
Yeah, one purple, one orange. It was
cool
as shit.
On the line.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I came up here and at the time I was rolling my sport jackets up so you could see the inside cup.
So you were all Miami
wearing hats. Cool old men's hats. Fedoras, but the smaller ones. It's cool as shit. And then I came up here and a bunch of kids started dressing like me, right away. I'm like, hey, no. You're not dressing like me. Fuck you. This is my style. You can't have it. But they still all stole it. And then people would integrate little bits of it. Some guy would come in with a rolled up sport jacket. Another guy would come on with mixed fucking shoes. You bastards.
You stole my style.
I worked so hard on this shit.
Well, you know what else is awesome? Aside from shoes and style, is 30 dank reasons to be a stoner. If you wonder why, these are the weed facts for the week. Oh. Dude. I can't do dude. It's the ganja gong. It's weed facts time, baby.
I like the dude.
Dude.
Okay. Fuck that.
I don't know. It only works if you hit it twice and then it says dude twice. But if you hit it once, watch, listen. Nothing. Okay? Twice. Oh, now we get an...
It's listening to you. It's like, now I'm offended.
Oh. Yeah,
no,
see, it's a dick, this button.
Dude!
I keep it around because sometimes it's cool, but... Fuck off! Asshole. But, instead, it's weed facts time, baby. Fuck you, dude. I mean the button, okay? So we're talking about, instead of having statistics and all that shit, I thought I would look up some fun reasons why you should become a stoner. Or why people like being a stoner. So here are 30 reasons to be a stoner. Now, since we smoke, equivalent amounts of weed, right? I agree with all of these things. I've already read them. But here's the thing. Being high is awesome. That's number one. Okay?
Yeah.
It is. It is awesome. Yeah. You get to ramble, talk shit, tell everybody what you like, what you want to do, and like have a good conversation. Maybe like level up. You never know. It's a good instigator, weed is. Weed tastes great. That's not true for all strains.
That's not true for all strains.
Yeah, that's what I'll say about
really
that.
good strains that actually tasted like fucking whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How can this be so perfect and taste like barn?
Mm-hmm. I've had really good smelling weed that tasted like you were smoking a campfire.
Yeah.
Like, hands down.
Yeah.
It was bad. Smoking is fun.
Mm.
Now, I don't want to promote, like, smoking, but getting high. I would replace this with, like, getting high is fun. Mm. Because you get, it's fun. If you're of legal age and you can smoke it and you're allowed to, I would say do it, man. It's good. It's a good fucking time.
Wasn't the first point, though, that getting high was fun?
Yeah, well, it was so good that they had to mention it twice.
So they should have just put 29 reasons in.
No, because that's a 2.
This is a fluff piece.
No, it's perfect. It's would you? Hey, man.
There's some stoner sitting around thinking, how can I get published? I'll just write this.
Oh my god, and he's on a stoner fucking podcast. And look what's happening. We're reading it. These are the weed facts, baby. It's a great way to relieve stress, which is true.
Not if you don't have any. Now, I mean, now it's easy because it's all legal. But like before, I mean, you know, the years that went by for years, the whole notion was better to have pot than money, because it was always better to go without money than it was without pot, because your pot could make you money. Whereas
that's true.
If you have all the money and you can't buy any pot, you're screwed.
I don't even remember what the thing was. I got to roll it back because I did have an answer for you. It's a great way to relieve stress.
Yeah.
Part of the fun when you first started smoking weed was like, oh, this is where it switches over. The camera cuts it into 2 videos. That's why it flashed twice. Haha, behind the scenes. Look at you, inside view. What was I saying? A great way to relieve stress, yeah. But it's also a great way to like promote stress too. That's the thing with weed. It can go either way. You have to like test and find out, right? And know what you're smoking. Dude, you really got it. Nowadays, you have the opportunity to know what you're smoking, so why wouldn't you take it and know what you're smoking?
Well, nowadays, the one comfort is that if people recognize that you're high, then they just recognize that you're high. There isn't the back. Like, there was always, like when I was young, and, like, you'd get high and go, like, to the mall or something like that.
Right. Or the movies or whatever.
Yeah. And then you were paranoid because you thought people were going to catch you for being high.
Right.
And if they did, then they'd definitely search you and they'd find the rest of your dope or whatever, right? Yeah.
That residue's 3 days old, officer.
Yeah. And I mean, no one in their right mind actually would have called the police and been like, these guys look like they're high. But the idea was in the back of your head that could happen. At one point, someone would call the police on you and be like, look, I'm at New York Fries. I'm behind that. Or, like, I was at New York Fries because back then it was fucking payphones.
Right, yeah. You had to call from the wall. Yeah. It was the wall of payphones.
Yeah, they run over. Listen. So, there, officer, get me Chicago. Wait a minute. I had to
but that was part of
the... And so you're afraid that someone is going to actually physically go to a payphone to narc you out for getting high.
Yeah.
They cared that much. But
that
now,
was also,
no one has to think that.
No. But that was also part of the fun of getting high. Like, when it became legal, that took away a little bit. Because, like, there's always, like, when there's a little edge to something, it's always, a little more fun.
Yeah.
Right? So, like,
so as soon as... made it edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
So you could go, I could see, it does now. I guess, like, now, because you don't have to worry about it, it is more relaxing.
That could actually make a case, though, for, like a reverse on legalization.
True.
Because now, if you actually do enough science, you can determine that the paranoia is what actually gives you the most high off the high. So now, since you can't get that high, or since you can't get that paranoid off weed anymore, you're going to turn to darker things in order to try to get that paranoid level of high. Because maybe it's the paranoia that gets you.
No, that's just what they'll say. See, that's how they cook up shit.
Yeah.
you say something that's like a half joke, and then somebody runs with it, and it's like, oh, dude, you know what's happening? And you're like, no. Bring it back a step.
Yeah.
Okay, did you also know that stoners make great friends?
Yeah, I could say that.
Right?
Well, no, see, again, there's something to be said for yay and nay to that, too.
Okay, but it makes more good friends than bad friends. But there's always, like, there's more of a chance that you have some, like, bad hangers-on.
Yeah.
Than in a, like, normal, non-weed life.
Well, leeches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
because that happens for sure.
Yeah, so you really got to sort it out. So, like, stoners make friends easier.
Yeah.
But
because we're so easily agreeable when we're high. We're like, yeah, dude, I could do you.
Yeah, I think stoners make easier, convenient, like, to develop new friendships.
But
then stoners definitely make closer friends quickly.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because you're more likely to talk about random shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff that, like, actually does matter to you.
Mm-hmm. And then you know other people's minds to some degree. Yeah.
That's right. You also know that here. So, stoner girls are sexy.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, that's like, is there a discussion to be had about that? Of course.
Unless they're really into the chips.
The chips?
Mm.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just a lot of stoner girls that have kind of thick waistbands.
Oh, you mean like munchie time?
Mm-hmm. Like the constant munchie time.
Yeah, that's true, but you know, like I like a little extra, not too much extra, but a little.
Yeah, but that can come off a little slovenly too. Like, you know, it's
whatever, man. I'll share your chips with you. That's what I have to say. If she's eating chips, I'm eating chips, even if it's crumbs. And I gotta hunt.
Yeah.
All right. Weed makes you more creative. I don't know if I agree with that. Some strains can make you more creative, or not even more creative, just more focused on whatever it is you're thinking about. So if you're like trying to, paint a painting and you smoke like a high intensity sativa, I find that like it'll push you into creating that painting.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
if you can remember why you're painting it.
Well, yeah, that's true. But like that's what I mean. If you're I find that there's a couple strains for me that if I'm thinking about what to do for this, let's say, right? Then I'll sit here smoking and like no distractions and just think about it while I smoke a joint.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, okay. And I can come up with something. But I don't necessarily think that the weed makes it more creative. I think it makes you more able to like focus and figure out the idea. Because you can slow everything down instead of getting caught up in the bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that, but then at the same time, there's the level of creativity that gets stifled. You know, like where you can come up with a brilliant idea when you're really high on an indica or something like that, and then you're forgetting it or you're too lazy to deal with it. It's like a dream.
Yeah, you don't write it down.
Yeah, like when you come up with $1 billion idea while you're sleeping, and then you're like, okay, I gotta remember that. And then you wake up in the morning, you go through your processes, and then eventually you remember, I had that cool dream. And then you have no idea what that dream is about. That's kind of like the super indica version. And then the sativa is like, if you get, it's got to be like, maybe, I could say hybrids make you more creative. Because you still have the forethought of doing something and the ability to do it. Whereas sativas make me so distracted sometimes. Like, insane.
A straight sativa makes me, like, hyper-focused. A hybrid can go either way.
I get hyper-focused, but I get hyper-focused on everything.
Oh. See, I generally get one.
Yeah, which is distracting, because, I mean, that doesn't even make sense, really. You get hyper-focused on 50 things. Exactly.
I what?
Like a magpie, like all these little glints going up and going, what's it?
So another weed fact is that everything, or no, the 30 dank reasons to be a stoner, okay, is everything's funner. Or, funnier.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that either, though.
That's the one I would actually say I'm like 90% on.
Really?
Yeah. Everything is slightly funnier high.
It can be, I guess.
Well, I mean,
weed definitely though makes food more tasty, which is the next one.
Yeah,
because that's for sure. True. I love getting high and then just pigging out.
Yeah.
On whatever, I don't care. Yeah. We'll go to a restaurant. I'm ordering everything on like the appetizer menu. Like, give me a taste of all the shit you make.
Yeah. Like, I like to have an edible and then go eat. Like, go out if I'm going out to eat, that's the best, because then I'm high, in the first place. I'm in public, I'm like, hanging out with talking to whoever's serving me. We get on a level real quick. Yeah. And it's like, all right, yeah. And then the food is also way better.
Plus, after you eat and you've sat for a bit, you stand up and it feels like there's like little slipper clouds on your feet.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, dude, why? And then you remember, oh, yeah. Edible.
Yeah.
Music sounds better.
Yeah.
That's another weed fact.
And I agree. I feel like you also crave music more when you're high.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it helps the ambiance of the situation. All the gorgeous glass pieces. I feel like that's not really a fact. Like, yeah, obviously bongs and pipes and shit are really awesome. But, like, is that
what that is?
Yeah. Glass pieces are real works of art. And each one is unique.
Spoon, bowl.
Yeah, man.
That's fluff.
Yeah, I agree. Next! Stoners are more chill. Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never met a stoner that wanted to kick somebody's head in.
No.
Like, everybody's been like, dude, I'm smoking. You want some? Yeah.
Yeah. As long as a stoner who's actually a stoner who's on weed.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you gotta know you gotta know who you're dealing with. Like, if you get a bad thought, don't just take it from anybody. But at the same time, be aware that sometimes people are just nice enough to offer you weed.
Yeah, I knew a big weed head guy who was like big weed stoner back like when I was in my teens, and but he also developed a glue habit of huffing glue. Oh, dude, and so he was still a stoner, but he was a glue huffing stoner.
And that that protrudes more in personality.
Yeah, and he jumped over a table one time and stabbed a guy like 30 times with a fork while he was eating spaghetti at his house. So that is not more chill. So it has to just be weed.
But there's absolutely it has to just be weed, but also
it can't be weed in the crack.
That's not drugs. Something. That's a type. Like if you're doing that shit, it's more than just some influence of marijuana.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still in jail for some other stuff.
I don't. Yeah. Weed helps you lose weight. I don't know if I agree with that. Because, like, I
the munchies.
Yeah, exactly. And your metabolism slows down on weed anyway, I believe. So, I think. I could be wrong on that. But, yeah, so I don't think so. Yeah. Sex is way more dope. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, any kind of high sex is way better.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you're on.
Acid sex is the best.
Well, there you go. Yeah. See? Stoners are generous, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, I could see that.
Some of them are douchebags, though. Like, let's be honest. There's douchebags and everything.
Just make a blanket statement like that. I know plenty of stoners who still owe me money. Well,
that's the thing,
You generous motherfucker. Thank you. This is great.
Yeah, exactly. So, there you go. There's no hangover with herb. Yeah, I could get down with that. I buy
edibles. I get edible hangover all the time.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing. Well, there you go. Maybe
next day I wake up, I'm like a little sleepy, I'm a little fuzzy. It's not like a typical hangover. It's not like a booze hangover.
Right.
It's still a hangover though, because my body functions differently the next day.
I don't have that. I mean, I wouldn't call it a hang. Yeah, no, I don't have that. I don't know why. Whatever. Anyway, next. You sleep better for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Except with some sativas.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll keep you up at night.
Yeah,
I smoked having a coffee after like 5 or 6 o'clock at night. You're definitely going to be up.
Dude, I smoked at like 11 o'clock at night one night. I smoked organic sugar bush. Sugar bush. By the Green Dutchman. Or the organic Green Dutchman. Or the organic Dutchman. Shit, I can't remember. They come in really cool packages. Anyway, the point being was that stuff was a straight sativa.
Very confusing too. There's a Green Organics. And then there's a Dutchman.
So there's the organic Dutchman. That's what it is.
No.
Or it's the organic Green Dutchman. Something like that. I know. Wait, hang on. Shit. I do have the thing somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, point being is that I smoked that. It was a sativa. And I smoked it at 9 o'clock. Dude, I could not go to bed. I had to come back down here at like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning and smoke a fucking indica, space cake, just to go to bed. Yeah, some of them are tough like that.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, it was horrible because I tried to go to bed. It wasn't happening. It kept you up. Stoners are more adventurous. I totally disagree with that.
Yeah.
Because, like, how? No. You know?
Yeah, like you adventured your way into pot somehow, and now you're adventurous. Like, you're not more adventurous. Generally speaking, you're lazier.
Yeah. They're more optimistic.
I disagree with that, too.
I think it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I think it's like a general reflection of society anyway.
Yeah, I just disagree with that statement.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's probably 50-50. There's people who are optimistic and other people. Oh, the next one.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
Oh, yeah. So you chime in here. I don't know. I have no personal experience with the matter.
That's okay. So that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. I have nothing to say about this because, quite honestly, I have no way of knowing whether it does or it doesn't.
You have to tell people what.
But I know. Yeah. But apparently, pot helps PMS. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. If you're listening to this and you're a woman, let us know. Does it? I don't know. I would like to say that it does, to be honest, because, like, I have 2 daughters, so I know what's going on to a certain extent, but I can't totally experience it. So you'd have to weigh in on this. I have no idea. I would assume that it's Nope, I'm not.
Edibles are delicious.
Sometimes I say shit. Yeah, edibles are delicious and nutritious. Sometimes. Sometimes not.
All the edibles I've had have been,
But nutritious? Like, really?
Definitely not. Like, unless gelatin is good for you.
Right? I feel like it's the same thing with candy. Like, it's still candy.
Yeah, like the chocolate bars and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They have a peanut butter cup by a company. Like, and it's like a peanut butter cup. Like, so
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's fucking
peanut
healthy?
butter ones I had, those are delicious.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, all the healthy, delicious chocolate.
Yeah. So, no, I disagree. Cannabis may kill cancer.
It's broccoli.
It's broccoli.
Broccoli.
I would eat more broccoli.
Your edibles of broccoli. Yay.
Dude.
It's also in the cheese sauce, man.
How has nobody made, like, an edible jelly broccoli?
I don't understand. Like, I realize that, I'm not entirely sure on the whole manufacturing of, like, edibles, right?
Right.
But at the same time, like, why can't you make me have a chip that's an edible? Like, why can't I have a bag of potato chips that's the equivalent to an edible? Like, just put one little drop on each one. I'll be fine. Like, that's my 10 milligrams.
Yeah.
Give me 10 fucking chips.
Yeah. That's all I need.
Yeah, with like 1 milligram each. I'm going to eat the whole chip. Don't worry about it. Like,
that's right. Okay. Cannabis may kill cancer. I've heard that it slows down the growth of some cancer cells. I have not heard that it actually kills it. I don't know. You'd have to look that up.
I heard that it aggressively attacks, like the CBD aggressively attacks
cancer cells.
Cancer cells.
Yes, but its specific forms. I've looked into this too because my mom had breast cancer, and so I looked into it for her to see if CBD would help.
They had to inject it into the thing though.
Yeah, it's not. It's different. Yeah. So there's different with there. So anyway, I don't know that it actually kills it, though, because everything that I ended up reading on it said that all it did was slow the growth of it. So it probably helps slow the growth to the point where whatever medications they have to take, like the radiation and chemo treatments, actually have a chance to, like, affect it properly. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the way I look at it anyway. I don't know. I don't know if that's right.
I don't know either.
But it does say that we stoners have information. I know, right? Stoners have better conversations. I agree with that for sure. Because nothing's off limits.
Right.
Cannabis is legal in a lot more places now. Of course, that's good. You're really...
That's a weed fact.
Yeah, apparently. They're falling off over here.
Yeah.
Cannabis is...
They had like 3 facts, and now it's everything's...
I'm going to think of things to say.
Cannabis has never killed anyone. Okay, so that's obviously... That's biased. Because, that cannabis smoking itself may have never killed anybody, but at the same time, there's been a lot of times where somebody's had cannabis that's accidentally killed themselves.
Well, yeah, there's a correlation to certain things.
Going for a fucking car ride and passing out.
Same with alcohol. Like, there's risks to the shit. You don't necessarily want to do everything that you think you can. Stoners are quite reliable. Sometimes. We're stoners, dude. If we're high, good luck. Less likely to get knocked up. What?
It's like, yeah, right.
No, that's bullshit.
Because they just told us how good sex was on it.
Right?
Yeah.
They said that, okay, so I read a thing that says that, like, your sperm count is lower when you're high, right?
This is written by a girl, isn't it?
I don't know.
I bet you it is.
I didn't look that far.
Because that first picture, too, with the whole, like...
Oh, the way, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So, I looked into this because it said that, you know, your sperm count's low, but, like, I have 3 kids. I was high as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, there's no...
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah, well, stoners are known for being poor swimmers, basically. Like, it's like your sperm gets fucking...
Well, it helped mine.
What do they call it? Lazy swimmers.
Well, mine had a fucking mission. Like,
Yeah.
it turned them into super sperm then because, like, anytime. It was like bang, bang, bang.
Maybe you're just one of those people that impregnated people by walking past them. Yeah, it's like...
I mean, I am not just a pretty face. I'm like the whole package, and like there's a vibe that goes with
so
this.
So when you get high, then like, it still makes your guys swim fast.
And okay, the last one is, here we go. Oh, no, wait, there's 2 more, sorry. We're better problem solvers. I do not agree with that at all because, like, especially if you're high, okay? You get halfway through a problem, then you can't remember what you did for the first half of the problem. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I like doing stuff like playing Sudoku and stuff on the...
I guess it depends on what you smoke.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with weed.
Sudoku. No,
Sudoku?
Sudoku. Yeah, Sudoku. I spent years calling it Sudoku.
Let's hit the Yokan pen. I hope you're enjoying the sesh. This was going long. It's awesome. I'm having a good time.
I had to take a piss.
I know, so do I. We're going to have to pause this, I think. Wait, let's finish this off while you do that. Okay, so we're better problem solvers, supposedly. I don't know if I agree. Bo does. The smell of really dank bud can't be beat. Fuck off! That's your last fact? I'm sorry, but that's just piss poor. That's like you dialed it in. Why the fuck did you even start the article then? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was the piss poor ending.
Yeah, that was weak. You know what? I'm really upset with that.
You can't put up that picture either, because that's...
I know.
Yeah, that's... You know, that tells you the whole thing right off the bat.
Exactly.
Written by a girl that looks like a porno shoot. Yeah, like you can see the top of her chest with her bra, and she's got a bong in front of her face. And,
yeah, it's very tempting, is what we're saying. Okay,
long,
but you know what?
Flowing hair. You know, like,
you know what? This is what I say. Oh, there goes my smoke thing. It's gonna break eventually and just be garbage. But anyway, you know what? I gotta take a piss. You gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
We've gone actually a pretty long time, so we'll see how this session does, I guess. I hope you enjoyed our stories about, I don't know, I'm so high I don't even know what we were talking about. I know we talked about shoes, fashion, people wearing Mandalorian helmets,
yeah,
you know, all that fun shit. But we went a long time. So we'll see how this works out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sesh. Thank you for joining me, Justin Barone. Hope you come back next week and listen to Thoughts Off the Stem. And thank you to Bo for showing up and telling us some awesome facts about fashion, shoes, and how to actually instigate a trend, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be an instigator of trends. Do what you do. I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't know. I got really excited.
Yeah, it's an instigator, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to be a little adventurous and just say, I'm going to look cool in this. So, like, you just walk out of the house thinking, I'm fucking cool as shit. And then when people look at you in weird ways, you walk a little taller.
Yeah.
And you stick your chest out a little bit further. And then you just, like, after a while, people are like, that's cool, man. Look at how cool that guy is. Yeah. Look at that strut.
You make it happen.
Fucking guy. You know, like,
chest
why
out.
do I want to wear that? It's retarded. You know, like, but yeah.
I know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
Chest out, shoulders back, walk tall, look straight.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was like 9 years old, like, or 10 years old. I had these like pair of checkered pants and this was my outfit. Like, this was the fucking outfit. And like, you know, I had this, you know, have a Coke and a Smile shirt, these checkered pants with Converse high tops on. I was fucking strutting to school. You know, like, and I'd get to school and there'd be kids like rolling up their pants all day. I'm like, yeah, you got it, bitch. Yep.
So, that's what I'm saying. So thank you for joining me and Bo. this week to start off your Friday at 4:20 p.m. I hope you I hope you come back next week. Same time, same weed channel. And on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, YouTube, WeTube, wherever you get a podcast, it's out there. And don't forget to check out tots420.com, get your merch. There's new stuff out like the Weed Sommelier t-shirt. I think it looks pretty fly. The Keep Your Lids Low shirt, a little space alien, some eyeballs. It's a nice little graphic going on. Check it out, get your hats. And until next time, keep your lids low, baby.